What's up YouTube? Ryan back today with another sports card video. Today we're talking about shipping. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I ship a card, how I safely, securely, and honestly effortlessly ship a sports card. It's way easier than people think it is. I think people overcomplicate it at times, and some people just don't do enough. So I'm going to show you guys what I do to make sure this thing gets to the buyer as safe as possible without overkilling the card, I guess. I think I do it great. I have never had any complaints. I've been shipping cards now for over 4 years. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know what you guys do differently, because obviously you guys see my mail days. Everyone has a different preference on how they want their card shipped, secured, stuff like that. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, and we're just going to jump into this video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it a ton. Again, let me know in the comments what you guys think, and let's package up a card. So today I'll be using this Wander Franco card for reference, Bowman Chrome first. So the first thing I always do, you guys, is take packing tape. Always use packing tape. Painter's tape. This is painter's tape. Blue painter's tape. You can use masking tape too. I'm sorry, this is a flashback to the end of the video, but I said packing tape. This is painter's tape. This is packing tape. Clarification. If you use Scotch tape on the top loader, it will ruin the top loader. You can't get it off correctly, and if you do, it leaves residue. So packing tape, I take a small piece. You can use as big as a piece as you want, really, but the smaller, I think, the better, just because I think you can still see the whole card. So something like that. Sometimes I even do smaller, so you can just see how I have it up there. This is so the card doesn't fall out. So there's no way this card can come out now. Even if it gets shaken around, it's stuck in the top loader. If the card comes out during shipping, anything can happen. The corners can get messed up, stuff like that. So little piece of tape, simple as that. I think that's pretty standard these days, but a lot of people still don't do it. So little piece of tape at the top of the top loader. So we have our two envelopes. This is a 4x8 and this is a 6x11, I believe it is. Could be wrong on the dimensions, it doesn't say on there, but I'm pretty sure 4x8 and 6x11. They fit perfectly inside one of another. So I'm going to show you guys both ways that I will ship a card. I package up the card in the 4x8 and put it in the 6x11 if the card is over $30. If the card is under $30, I just use the 4x8. I think it's perfect. I think it does the job justice. So keep that in mind as we go through this. I'll talk about it again once we get to that step. So we have our little shipping label here. We have our packing slip. So this will have the address on it. Basically, when the person opens the card, will say this is what's in it. It was shipped to you from me, stuff like that. So what I do typically, and I don't get a lot of people that actually do this either, but I found I really like it. So what I do is I wrap the card in the packing slip. So fold it over like that, fold it over like that, fold it over again. And sometimes this is a tedious process, just with all the flaps and folds. But I do find it helps with security. Again, I've never had an issue shipping a card even when I didn't do this, but I just feel safer when I do it. So it looks like this. And then I take painter's tape, go over the top. And we're just going to go around all the sides that can possibly be opened. So this will be our last side, I believe. I just make sure it connects on everything. So there's no possible way. So this side doesn't have anything it can open on. This is the sealed side of it. So now we're secure. We are secure. Nothing can come out from this card. This is not getting unwrapped. So this is my security right here. You know, some people put cardboard on each side. You know, I think that's fair. I think in a top loader you don't need it. I do think it's overkill. If you're shipping like a super expensive high-end card, then I can see it. But I can tell you right now, I've shipped a $1,000 card like this, and it worked out fine. Again, I think a regular top loader it's not going to bend. Regular top loaders do not bend. They have to pretty much be broken. So you can put the cardboard in there if you want. I personally do not do it. I do the two bubble mailers instead. So Wander Franco, this is like a $50 card, so I would use both bubble mailers, so I put it in here. And I'm not going to seal it just for the fact of saving my bubble mailer, but I would take that off, seal it, put it in here. Fits perfectly. Come in here, seal that off. And that is how I would package up my card. Now I just have to put the shipping label on, and I'm going to actually show this part because I do think it's important. Packing tape. So packing tape, you guys. Packing tape is amazing. It's durable. It's strong. It literally is pretty much indestructible. So I use a ton of packing tape. I'm going to show you how exactly I do this. So I have the shipping label in the middle. What I do typically is I go across here, however it may be. And this is just securing the label itself, and then I'm also going to be securing the label. Did I say label? I meant envelope. So we're going all four sides here of the shipping label. So it looks like this. And then I do one piece down the middle just so there's nothing showing on the shipping label, just for reassurance, I guess. So now the shipping label is completely covered. Packing tape on it. There's no possible way this shipping label gets messed up moving forward. Not going to lose an address, not going to hopefully lose a card, but shipping label secured, right? So now we got to secure the bubble mailer, and I guess I will do this for the video. I sealed the bubble mailer up because I'm going to tape over it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So this is secured there. What I'm going to do is put a piece of tape over the flap. Again, you don't want any chance for this thing to be opened. It's as easy as that, you guys. It cannot be opened now. Packing tape over the top. So this would be perfectly fine. You can ship a card like this. But recently, probably a couple months ago now, I have been taking extra steps just because I see horror stories on Facebook, Instagram, social media in general. So, like I said, packing tape's your friend here, right? Packing tape is indestructible. It secures stuff. So I try to cover the entire envelope. But more importantly, I try to cover the corners and the edges. So I'll go over the top, and I'll do the same thing for all the sides. And yes, this can affect your weight. I usually, when I ship a card like this, it can stay under 3 ounces, but I usually do 4 ounces just to make sure. I don't think I've ever really had a card that goes over 4. That would be a really heavy card. You have to be shipping multiple cards at that point. I usually will weigh my stuff if I'm nervous about it. I have a food scale, and I just use that. I'll zero it out and then weigh the package. So now all sides are covered, right? Sides are covered. Now we have a lot of empty space on the back, so I just go ahead and cover that too. You can do a couple different things. You can do whatever you want. Recently I've been doing a couple X's, or I guess one X, but I think this does the job well. So the majority of the envelope is covered. You can cover the entire thing if you really do want, but this is usually how I ship a card, you guys. 95% of this envelope is covered in packing tape, 2 bubble mailers, packing slip taped around the card. And this thing, if you feel it's sturdy with the 2 bubble mailers, yes, technically if it gets bent in half, you can't do much about that. But again, I've been shipping cards for 4+ years, have never had that issue. In my opinion, if something's going to bend in this packaging, it's going to bend if there's cardboard in there too, because it is secure. It really does have to be like messed up. Something bad would have to happen for something to happen. I've never experienced it, hope I never do, but we've been safe for the past 4 years shipping, and the 2 bubble mailers, like I said, is not necessary. $30 is my threshold, right? So anything under $30, I just do the 4x8. I do not put it inside the second bubble mailer. It doesn't really matter. They're very cheap. You can buy these on Amazon, the bubble mailers, for like packs of 50 for like $10 each. They're very, very cheap. It's not a huge deal if you want to use 2 bubble mailers or 1. I just prefer saving the money when I can. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. Did this make sense? Do you think I do enough to my card? I'm sure there'll be some people in the comments that say, you need to use cardboard and this is nowhere near enough security. But if I'm shipping a $50 card, this is plenty. If I'm shipping a $500 card, I get it. I get it. I would probably go the extra mile, use cardboard, I don't know, packing tape the other bubble mailer. But how many of us sell $500 cards every day, right? Anything $50 to $100, I think this is very perfect. 30 and under, I don't even use the big bubble mailer, just the one. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. I got this video requested from multiple people, so I decided to make it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it a ton. Thank you guys for watching as always, and you guys have a great rest of your day. See ya!